Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. This is KotOR RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you're chose to join me today as we ask over here the doctor, the good doctor, I don't remember his name actually, over here in the, I think it's the upper levels of Terrace, about the different areas of the town and about the different things. We're gonna get to learn this planet a little bit, so tell me about Upper Terrace.
The people here in the upper city generally like to think they're better than the rest of Terrace.
Yeah, I got that impression.
We're no better than anyone else. The people here can be selfish, greedy, arrogant, even prejudiced. That's why aliens need special permission to leave the lower city. Maybe if more people in the upper city weren't so self-centered, things wouldn't be so bad in the lower city and the undercity.
Well, I can see where you're coming from, man, but sure. Tell me about the lower city.
The lower city has been overrun by swoop gangs and thugs. If you're going to travel down there, you better go armed. If you don't get attacked by one of the swoop gangs, you'll probably end up beaten and robbed by one of Davik's thugs. Soon it will be as bad as the undercity.
I actually didn't know there was a difference there. That's quite important. What do you know of Davik?
Davik is the resident crime lord of Terrace. He deals in stolen goods, he trades in slaves and contraband, and it would take a month to list all the people he's made disappear. His slimy grasp even reaches here into Upper Terrace. Most of the shops pay him protection money, so he'll leave them alone. Yeah, the man is nothing but a thug. I guess I'm lucky. Since my medical facility doesn't make any profits, Davik doesn't bother me. But if you ask me, he's no better than the Sith.
You don't make any profits. Why? Don't you get sick people here, or are you a free clinic? Sure. Tell me about the Undercity. I mean, apparently that's the worst.
The Undercity is a wasteland, crawling with flesh-eating mutants called rat ghouls.
Yeah, it's the worst.
I feel sorry for the outcasts that are forced to live there.
The outcasts?
Justice here on Terrace is swift and harsh. There are only two punishments: execution or banishment to the Undercity. Anyone banished can never return on pain of death. Even their descendants are forced to live in the depths beneath our great cities. Whenever I can, I send supplies to the Undercity to help ease the misery of their lives. Although there is nothing I can do to help those infected with the rat ghoul disease.
Yeah, I know. Well, let's see if I can ask you something else.
I am quite busy maintaining...
I know you are. Shut up. Do you know anything about the Republic escape pods that crashed in the Undercity?
Republic escape pods? No. Why would you ask me that? I don't know. Those pods crashed in the Undercity. I'm not involved in any way.
You could well, if you know something, you better tell me, unless you'd rather talk to the Sith, of course. You know, I'm saying this in the most charming and pleasant of ways, of course.
The Sith were already here, asking these same questions. I'll tell you what I told them. I don't know anything about those pods. Now, is there something else you need?
Actually, let me see if I can ask you that again. Escape pods... I can.
The Sith... It will just take me a...
Oh, is he healing me? For free? Yeah, he works for free.
Welcome back.
Okay, yeah, apparently this works on the same basis as Neverwinter Nights.
The Sith...
But I don't think I can, I can do anything. I can convince him, at least now at my level. I wonder if it's... Because the thing is, in Neverwinter Nights, if you keep trying the persuade options, because it's a random chance, even if you have 0 skill of persuasion, if you have negative skill even, you can still try it and succeed, but this time it didn't work, which is good. Okay, so let me save the game and not quick load, especially because I don't have a... Oh my god. There it is. I don't have a save.
No problem. Got it.
In between episodes. Ooh. Oh.
What are you doing? Don't go in there!
It wasn't me!
That door is for employees only!
I know, I didn't go through. What? I recognize these men. They're Republic soldiers.
You recognize these soldiers?
Yes.
But how?
I was their friend.
Unless you're a friend of the Republic.
Well, I'm a friend of the Republic. Who do you think? Well, I didn't really present myself, so that makes sense. Yeah, you can trust me.
I guess I'd better tell you what's going on.
Yeah.
I only hope the Sith don't find out what I've done.
Well,
since the space battle overhead, people have been secretly bringing in these Republic soldiers who crash-landed on the planet. I had to take them in. What choice did I have? Their injuries are terrible. Most won't survive. But at least I can make their last days more comfortable. And at least here they're hidden away from the Sith.
Well, for that you have my thanks. It's good to know that at least some of these men ended up in compassionate hands.
I hate to imagine what the Sith would do if they discovered these soldiers here. But since their initial questioning, the Sith have not returned, so it may be my fears are unfounded.
He said most were gonna die. There's only 2 of them. Am I supposed to... do these get filled up the more time it passes? Is there anything I can do to help?
I'm afraid there's nothing more anyone can do for these soldiers.
He doesn't really like
Now,
help.
if you'll excuse me, I should return to the front in case anyone comes in needing medical attention.
Yeah, okay. So I just gained more light side. I'm just gonna go over here.
Ready?
No, not
Sure.
you. Pressing the wrong keys here. Hello, man. How's it going? Well, he's feeling alright. He's okay. He doesn't have any disfiguring injuries, I would say. But then again, lightsabers and explosions sometimes. Just internal trauma that is caused and all that.
Psst, you there. Wait a minute. I need to talk to you about the rat ghoul serum.
Yeah.
I've got an offer for you might want to hear.
Oh, an offer? What are you? What's we talking about right now? What?
Zelka isn't the only one who wants to get his hands on the rat ghoul serum.
He doesn't want to.
Davik
He told me not to.
will pay you 10 times what Zelka can if you can get the cure.
Zelka can. Wait a minute. Davik? Are you crazy? Why does Davik want the cure so badly?
Davik's interested in anything that can turn a profit. He could make a fortune selling the serum to anyone infected with the disease. Not like Zelka, who'll practically give it away.
Oh. So... What's... I guess you make a fine proposition. Why do you care who gets the cure?
Look, Zelka can't afford to pay me much. If you sell the serum to Davik, I can probably get a nice finder's fee for directing you to him.
Ah. Well. And if I tell Zelka you're helping Davik get the cure?
I'll just deny it. Who's Zelka gonna believe? Me or some off-world stranger?
You.
Be smart about this. You'll get a better deal selling to Davik.
He's gonna believe you, but I'm not some off-world stranger. I'm one off-world hero that has helped him and gained light points in front of him. He's gonna trust me. So yeah, I think I'd rather give the serum to Zelka. He'll use it to help people. Well, to be honest, Davik is also gonna, well,
Helping
anyway.
people is all well and good.
Is it?
But you have to help yourself first, right?
Myself?
I'm telling you, Davik will pay big credits for the cure. More than Zelka could ever afford.
And then only the rich could afford the cure. Just let the poor suffer, right?
If you find the rat ghoul serum, just take it to Zax in the lower city bounty office. He works for Davik. He'll pay you what that cure is really worth.
Well, Karth, I'm not really sure if the rich would afford the cure, because the rich wouldn't get the cure get the disease in the first place. Hey, Zelka.
Welcome back.
Hey.
Are you in need of healing or medical supplies?
No, it's fine. I wanted to talk to you about that guy over there. Apparently I can't.
Prolong.
So, yeah, I probably can't. Tell me, so terrace. Yeah, I'll see you later.
Goodbye.
Bye. Okay, well, I can't betray this guy, because I think the game is trying to keep my options open. And in trying to do that, it actually limits my options, because I wanted to tell on him. Can't? It's fine. Okay, so we need to go... We've talked to every one of these guys and girls, and robots as well, and we need to go over here, because that is another place. There was a military robot, I think, that I was looking at, or that I saw from there. Apparently that thing is not an escape pod, as I thought. There it is. Oh no, that's... What? Equipment Emporium. I was about to quick load again. I really need to change that. I'll change that in between episodes. Do we have anything here? I have... Oh, it's Kebla's shop. Kebla Yurt. I remember that name because if he had a yurt instead of a shop, it would be Kebla Yurt. Okay. What's that supposed to be? It's just the thing. Oh, wait a minute. It connects to a different part of the city. Well, to a Sith place. Hey, Mr. Sith. How's it going? Looking smoking as always.
Don't bother me. I'm here on official Sith business.
That's why I was... Oh, that's the cantina. Okay. Let's go there. Not right now, though. First, we're gonna go to, I don't remember the first name. Yurt's shop. Kepla? Kepla? Is that Kepla? Kevla. Okay. Hey! I thought... I mean, with a name like that, I thought it was gonna be something like Jabba the Hutt or something like that. You know, just because. We got a shop droid over here. This droid is too busy performing its assigned duties to speak with you. Okay. Hi.
Hello there. I haven't seen you in my shop before.
Nope.
Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Kebla Yurt. Welcome to the Equipment Emporium. You looking to buy some supplies? My shop's the largest one in all of Upper Terrace. Best selection on the planet. Whatever you need, I've got. Well, mostly.
Mostly? What do you mean by that?
The Sith confiscated all my heavy weapons, and they impounded all my ships and swoop bikes. But I've still got a real nice selection, if you're interested.
I am interested, but I want to ask you some questions.
Anything I can do to help a potential customer out. What do you want to know?
Do you know anything about those escape pods that crashed here on Terrace?
I heard a couple of pods crash down in the Undercity. I bet the crash sites have already been stripped clean by the Sith, though. Unless the swoop gangs or Davix men got there first.
That's good. Swoop gangs, though. What can you tell me about them?
I don't have anything good to say about those swoop gangs. Zooming around on their swoop bikes, terrorizing the lower city like a bunch of animals. Things weren't so bad when the hidden Becks were running the show. But ever since the rise of the Black Vulcar gang, the lower city has been nothing short of a war zone. The Sith haven't even bothered trying to maintain order down there. And I heard a rumor that Davik's own people are having problems with the Black Vulcars now.
What do you know about Davik?
Oh, Davik's a legitimate businessman, if you get my drift.
Oh.
Smuggling, slaving, extortion. They say he's a member of the Exchange, you know, the big intergalactic criminal organization.
Well, I've heard of the Exchange. Bad organization to cross. But if anyone has blockade-breaking ships, however, it's them.
I have to pay him a protection fee every month, but it's reasonable. And I get most of my inventory through Davik and his suppliers. I'm just smart enough not to ask where it came from, you understand?
Sounds like the Sith government has a pretty tight leash on this whole operation. Not. Yeah, he's really nothing but a petty crime lord, I guess.
Careful where you say that.
I'm saying it here.
Davik's got spies and agents everywhere. Besides, he's as much a part of Terrace as the skyscrapers or the swoop gangs.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna end up bringing them all down or something. Is Davik working with the Sith?
Davik hates the Sith as much as anybody. The quarantine has put a real dent in his operations, too. But he's keeping a low profile as long as the occupation lasts. Davik stays out of the way, and the Sith don't bother him. The swoop gangs could learn a thing or two from this tidy little arrangement, instead of always going after each other.
Well, it doesn't mean that they're not staying out of the way. They're just not staying out of the way of each other. So do you know anything that's... I was wondering how you feel about the Sith.
It's not smart to say bad things about the people in power.
I think
if
you've
you
said
get my
enough.
Meaning, I just wish the Sith would ease up on the quarantine, though. They're killing my business. I can't say I like having them here in Upper City, but it could be worse, and we're still a lot better off than the Lower City, what with those swoop gangs and all.
Yep. I need some general information on Terrace.
Oh, you're one of those off-worlders, aren't you? Come to Terrace for a short business trip and end up stuck here because of the Sith quarantine, right? Oh, you can't be too happy. Trapped on an unfamiliar world and all. But Terrace isn't so bad, as long as you stay in the Upper City. Just try to avoid the Sith. And stay out of the Lower City. The swoop gangs are totally out of control. Even Davik's men are having trouble down there.
Okay, I guess I'll be going now.
Good day to you, then. Remember to come back to my shop if you ever need any supplies.
Actually, how do I do that?
Welcome to the Equipment Emporium. Finest selection of supplies in all of Terrace.
Yep, I want to see what you have for sale.
Just so you know, the prices on the items are final. No bargaining here.
Yeah,
this
I know.
isn't a swap meet, okay? I only deal in top-notch stuff.
Sure. Show sell list over here. See what I have over here to sell. Not much. I do have a little bit of money on me, which is pretty good. We have heavy alloy suit. Armor proficiency, light. It is very good, though. Very expensive as well. I'm not going to be able to buy it. So what's going to be my objective? Most likely, I don't know if I can scavenge for things. So I'm just going to... Oh, I didn't mean to buy that. I did not mean to buy that. This powerful detonator is extremely complicated. Only someone trained in its use could set and activate it. I did not mean to buy that. But I did now. And screw that. Save the game. Let's go. That wasn't a load game. That was a save game. Okay. Well, I have a detonator now. Can I... How do I use that? So, I have the stealth field generator over there. If I need it. I have, basically that. Suppose it's like a grenade or something. Permacrete detonator. I should be able... Oh, I can't use it. Or maybe I can... Yeah, because I can't use it from here. Okay. It's all fine. Let's go. Let's go over here to the cantina. That was a little bit of money. That's 100, I think, that I spent. That's fine. We're gonna get more. I opened this door already. You stupid Sith. Why'd you close this? It's your official business or something? Oh. Okay. This looks like more like a casino than a cantina, but sure. Hello, Christia.
Don't you just love watching the pazak players? All that strategy, all those credits. It's enough to make a girl get all flushed.
You do need to get a little bit flushed, lady, because you are quite white. Quite pale. Nicholas!
What do you want? Have you come here just to bother me, or do you wish to test yourself against the best pazak player on terrace?
I would like to know what pazak is. Who are you?
My name is Niklos. I'm the unofficial champion of the pazak circuit here on terrace. If you don't mind losing your wager, we could play a few hands.
What is an unofficial champion? Did you never win the championship? Or are you just the champion of the unofficial circuit of pazak? Because that would make more sense. Yeah, I want to play pazak, but I don't have a deck.
You don't even have your own deck?
Nope.
Then why are you bothering me? You can't play pazak without your own deck. If you're serious about pazak, go speak to old Garok on the other side of the tavern. His gambling days are over, and he's looking to sell his deck.
Okay. I thought this was a cantina, but apparently it's a tavern. Hey, man.
Hello there, youngster. You interested in buying the pazak deck of an old man looking to get out of the gambling game? Just 50 credits and I'll sell you all my cards. I'll even throw in a free lesson to boot. It's a great deal, if you can afford it.
Oh. Yeah. Who are you?
My name's Garuk. I used to be a card shark, one of the best pazak players in the Outer Rim. But that was before I retired from the gambling life.
You're giving up gambling? Why?
Don't get me wrong. The game's been good to me over the years. I've traveled the span of the galaxy, from the core worlds to the farthest reaches of the Outer Rim. I've won countless fortunes, and lost countless more. But that was long ago, and things have changed. Gambling is a young man's game. That's why I'm looking to get out. My offer still stands. 50 credits gets you my old pazak deck and a free lesson. A great offer if you can afford it.
Yeah, I'm sure I can. Yeah, I want to ask you some questions, though.
Of course. My mind isn't as sharp as it used to be. That's why I'm giving up the gambler's life. But I think I can still manage to answer some simple questions.
Okay, what's 3 by 3? Nah. So why are you giving up gambling?
Don't get me wrong. The game's been good to me over the years.
Oh,
I've
goes back to
won
that.
count.
Yeah.
I'm...
Oh, yeah, sorry. I will ask you about the other things. So I want to know some general information on terrace.
Don't know what I can tell you that would be of any use. The upper city is nice enough, though it was better before the Sith showed up. But they don't bother an old guy like me much. Don't know much about the lower city. It's rough down beneath. I just stay up here where it's safe and mind my own business. I don't see much point in worrying about that kind of stuff now that I've given up the gambler's life. Is there anything else I can do for you?
Yeah, one more questions.
Of course.
Do you know anything about those Republic escape pods that crashed down in the Undercity?
I spend my days here in the cantina, sipping ale and chatting with the folks who wander by. I don't have much use or care what goes on outside these walls. I don't see much point in worrying about that kind of stuff now that I've given up the gambler's life.
Okay, well, let's see, I'll be going.
Of course.
Can I ask you the things?
Hello there, just...
There it is. I'll buy your deck.
Glad to see you're interested in the grand old game. The rules are pretty simple. Here, I'll load them up into your data pad so you can check them out anytime you want. Good luck. I hope the game's as good to you as it was to me. Now, is there anything else I can do for you?
You promised a pazak lesson. Okay, apparently, sure. Before each pazak match, you must select 10 cards from your side deck. Sorry, not side. 4 of these cards will be randomly drawn to form your hand during the match. So we have 10 cards that we need to choose. A basic pazak deck has 2 of each card numbered 1 or +1 to +5. Each are available to create a side deck. You will find other side deck cards as you play Knights of the Old Republic. That's the game that we're playing, with pazak values ranging from +and -1 to +and -6. So from -6 to +6. Okay, really? Huh. Select 10 cards to form your side of the deck. Okay, so that's pretty simple. We just have 10. That's all that we need. Are you sure? Yes. The objective of this game, apparently it's the object, but I know it's still the same thing, but it's weird to me, is to have your face-up cards total higher than your opponent's hand without exceeding a total of 20. If a player's total is greater than 20 at the end of a turn, a bust. So that's a bust when the player's at the end of the turn. Okay. The opponent wins the set. A player must win 3 sets to win the match. Okay. The first player draws a card from the main deck and plays it face up to begin their turn. This is done automatically. This is your hand for the match. It is made up of 4 cards randomly drawn from the side deck you selected earlier. These cards have to last through all of the sets of the match. Huh. After drawing a card, a player has the option of playing one of the cards from their hand. You can only play 1 card from your hand each turn by dragging it onto the board, or by double-clicking it. Playing the card from the hand is optional. Okay. Tip: if your total is over 20 after your draw, and you have a negative card on your hand, you can play it to bring up your total back to under 20. During your travels, you might find cards that can be played as either negative or positive values. Really, these cards are very rare, but they give pazak players a strong tactical advantage. Because it's an extra card, effectively. A hand card must be declared as positive or negative before it is played. Okay, thank you very much. Player turns is over. Is over when they select either end turn or stand. If you choose end turn, you will draw another card on your next turn. If you choose stand, you will not draw any more cards, and you can not play any more cards from your hand until the next set of the match. You may now choose to play a card from your hand to end the turn or to stand. Okay, so he's played a 5. That's the opponent's hand. No, wait a minute. That's my card. Did he play a card? Can I play a card on his stuff? No. You can only play one hand card each turn. Playing a hand card is optional. Yeah. You never get more than 4 cards when you start. Okay. That's how... So I can't play another one. Okay. Excuse me. End the turn. Your opponent uses the same rules you do. Each turn they draw a card, and then they have the option to play a hand card and end the turn or stand. Okay, so he plays a 7. Oh my god, he's got cards. But... is this random? Okay, I think I see what is going on. So I'm gonna stand. No, wait a minute. I need to end the turn. So we're basically playing with chance. Yeah. If a player's total is exactly 20, they automatically stand. The opponent can continue to play until they stand or bust. Okay. And they bust. Okay. A match continues until one player has won 3 sets. Ties do not count. You are never given more hand cards in the match, so use the 4 cards you have carefully. Okay. Okay, so I think I understand what it is. It's very interesting. Unfortunately, I will... It's possible that I bust here. Okay, the player is standing. Yeah. I lost. Okay. There it is. Again. It's all to do with the likelihoods, but I don't really know how it works. So we got a 9 card. We got a 14. Yeah, I'm waiting. Oh, man. Okay, yeah, I can't do that. Thank you very much. I know I'm losing. It's not for money, this one. Okay. And they're doing that. Okay. That was lucky. Okay, that's a good card. But they don't have more cards. They still have those 2 cards. Okay, so I'm gonna play... The problem is if I play... I need to play this and then stand. And hope that he doesn't get a 20. Oh, you piece of crap. Really? Oh, he got... I mean, getting it at 19 would have worked that. Yeah. Okay, and the turn again. 18. Do that and stand. There we go. So we're tied. And it's all down to luck now. Well, actually, it's not. I'm at a disadvantage here. Oh, I did it. I did it. Yes. There we go. And I gained money. Apparently, we were making money on that. Okay. Thank you, Garuk, however you pronounce that. Well, he pronounced it differently than the other guy. But that was very nice of you. Thank you for giving me the cards and all that. Well, let's get ready for the next episode because we're going to fight against Nicholas, or play against Nicholas, and that lady over there is going to be flush in the face. Anyway, for right now, I'm KotOR RPG, and this has been Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later. But above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye!